Hi, I'm Christina, and this is New Wayz podcast. Today, my guest is a breathwork facilitator and a man of the world. Javier Moyano, thank you for being here with me.
Thank you for having me. So excited to be here.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this conversation because I knew about your journey, but we refused to talk about it because we're like, save it for the pod. So I'm hearing this first time with you guys as well. Today, Javi is going to talk to us about his experience with Rythmia, which is a retreat in Costa Rica. And I'm going to toss it to you then. Yeah. How about you share with everybody what is Rythmia?
Okay. So Rythmia is located in Costa Rica, and it's the only retreat center in the world that's legally licensed to serve ayahuasca, which is a plant medicine. And I had the pleasure to go there recently, around 3 weeks ago, and it changed my life forever. The amount of work I did for myself in 7 days, I can't even explain. Like, I can't believe I was able to. It was like 10 years of therapy in 7 days. So it was a blessing. It was rough, but beautiful at the same time.
That's, yeah. So I've heard of Rythmia before, you guys. It is one of the most like world-renowned facilities. I know there are other ones throughout Costa Rica, throughout the world. Mm-hmm. And before we get into this episode too, I do want to say, take this with like a grain of salt. Mm-hmm. It's not necessarily meant for anybody, and it is not easy work, and it's not always fun work. If you're interested in it, definitely like talk to people who have done it, maybe research it yourself, talk to somebody you trust and find out if it's for you. It's not for anybody, but it might be for you. This is just his lived experience. So let's learn from it.
Right.
And so go ahead. Let's start it off. Tell me, day one. Let's go.
Okay, day one. All right. So I get there on a Sunday.
Or even preparation before. Whatever journey you want to take. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Start me out.
Okay. So before you do ayahuasca, I know a lot of facilities and places say you should do a dieta before, which is like...
A what? A dieta?
Dieta. A diet.
Diet, just, you guys. Yeah, I was like, I never heard that
They just call it dieta.
But love that.
Which is like just staying away from like alcohol, caffeine, any addictives, and also like social media. They just want you to go into the week of ceremonies really like cleaned out and like not your mind on things that could interfere with your experience. Mm-hmm. So I did from August 30th on my birthday to September 21st.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
September 21st, yes.
I did a full cleaning. And like I went from drinking coffee maybe 3 times a day to no coffee, like no red meat. Just basically cleaning my body out, because that is like a big thing they ask before you go in. So you don't have to go into the ceremony, go into it with any lingering emotions or just like ideas in your head that don't belong there. Mm-hmm. They want you to be as clear as you can so the medicine can do its job easily. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's get in the first day.
So that was beforehand, yeah. So you arrive.
So I arrive. I'm wicked nervous.
Of course.
I'm like scared, but also excited at the same time. The place is so beautiful from the start. Like everybody's so welcoming. And it's like, from the moment I stepped into the center, mm-hmm. I knew I was being taken care of. And I did not expect that at all. I thought it was going to be more like hands off. Like, this is your own journey. Mm-hmm. It is your own journey, but also they're guiding you to like work with the medicine and also just make you feel safe, so feel more comfortable with working with the medicine as well. And I felt that the whole time. And I think that was like one of the biggest things that I needed going into this.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. And anybody like who plans on doing ayahuasca, like I would say to definitely know the place or like talk to people who have gone there before. Just make sure you're in a very safe environment, because you don't want that to affect your experience.
Yeah, you have to feel like you're safe, or else it will influence your experience. Imagine being in an altered state of consciousness, essentially, and you're worried about saying the wrong thing around certain people. You're worried about like something coming out of the corner. It's nice just to know that you are taken care of, so you don't have to worry about anything.
Right.
Like you can just be with you, safe and secure. Mm-hmm. So, okay, so you go and they're very, very welcoming.
Very welcoming. They have a whole schedule for the week on how it's going to go. And it's pretty busy schedule. Like from 7 in the morning to around 7 at night.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do the ceremony after. So that starts around like 6 or 7. So you don't finish until like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But it's really good information that they give you throughout the whole week and like throughout the day before you do your ceremony. So I really encourage people, if you do decide to go to Rythmia, go to every class because...
So they're optional classes also.
Yeah, but then they have like basically mandatory ones where they want you to go because in these mandatory classes is where you learn how to like work with the medicine. Because there's people there who have been working with the medicine for a long time, and basically they're teaching you like what kind of to expect when working with the medicine. But obviously everybody has their own journey. But it does like, I took a lot of the tools that they taught me even on the first day into the first night, and it helped me out a bunch. Like I didn't go in blind. I came in with some like ammo. So I felt even more safe.
Some ammo. It's a good word to use for it. Some education. I don't know. I love that. Go ahead, please.
So I'll get into it.
Yeah.
So what they teach you basically is there are 3 intentions that coming into the ceremonies. And they say to like work on your own intention beforehand, but the 3 intentions that they offer kind of like covers any personal intention that you have.
Okay.
So the first one is show me who I've become.
Who I've become. Yes. To this point, basically. Okay.
Yeah. So it's very confronting. And then the second one is to connect me back to my soul at all costs.
Okay.
And the third one is to heal my heart, which was a beautiful night.
I feel like in general, those are questions people, I love those. I'm
yeah.
I'm going to go and ask myself those when I'm alone next.
Right.
Like, I feel like those are really good questions to ask yourself, as long as once again, you have to be very vulnerable, open, and honest. Honesty with yourself is such a key thing. You can't don't lie to yourself. You're not doing yourself any good. Those are good questions. Those are good intentions. I like that.
And it's funny, like going into it, I already had like 2 out of the 3. So I was like, oh.
Oh, did you? What were you 2?
Heal my heart, because I know I blocked it off and I like forgot how to connect to it. And then was to connect me like back to my soul. Like I remember saying to my mom before I came here, before I did the retreat, I was like, Mom, I feel disconnected to like source, to God. Like I remember when I was growing up, like I always knew what to do because I had like this super strong intuition, but now I don't feel that anymore. And they like basically explained that the second night is that like connecting you to your soul again and like letting yourself be guided through intuition.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
You're
speaking to my soul.
Oh my gosh, I love that. You're like, I'm in the right place. Yeah. Thank you very much. Oh.
Okay, so first night. Definitely I was going into it most nervous because it's my first experience with it. So I was very nervous, scared, excited. And I go in trusting, even though I'm super scared. And I think that's a big thing to go into it, is like just going with trust. Like even if you are skeptical, like just allow yourself to go in with like curiosity instead of judgment, I'd say. Because that would help out a lot. And actually that was something like a phrase I was using throughout the whole experience was like, Javi, you know what? Be curious about this emotion that's arising than judgmental. And I'll show you how that portrays out through this conversation.
Yeah. Because I know what they've told me before is it's like plant medicine will always show you what you need to see, not what you want to see. And the harder you fight, and this is once again, you can apply this to your own life. The harder you fight against something, the worse it's going to be for you. So I love that aspect. Continue, please.
All right. So, and one more thing that they told me that helped me a lot for the first night is the only way out is through. So I was like, oh, okay, Javi.
Facts.
And even if I couldn't feel that, I was just, Javi, the only way out is through. Come on, you have to do it.
Speaking my language here, I'm not going to lie. I really love that. It sounds like they really set you up for success, as well as they've done their research. They know their stuff. Yeah.
All the shamans, the people who are doing the classes, like you have like these life coaches, like really high-end life coaches working with you. So amazing. It's so tailored for you to win and get like to recognize those 3 intentions, basically. All right. First night, show me who I've become. So they offer everybody a cup initially.
Yes.
And then you go back to your bed and just allow Mother Ayahuasca to do her thing. But they do offer 3 cups mostly every night. But you don't have to go up every time, depending on where you're at. Some people just need 1 cup. Some people need 2 cups. Some people need 3 cups. I needed 3 cups.
You took 3 cups? Oh, you brave soul. You brave soul. Because I'm not going to talk about... Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah. So anyway, I try to like... I'm still going in this mindset of like, okay, I'm trusting. Like, you just let her in, allow her to like do her work. She's here for you. Like, this is Javier, you're here to heal. Let's go. And I start getting frustrated, like annoyed. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Like on myself though. I'm like, what's like, why? I took 3, like it's not happening.
Oh, because it wasn't working.
Because it wasn't working.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, and people are already like purging, like going to the bathroom and stuff. And I was like, why is nothing
You didn't
happening?
feel anything lingering even.
We'll get to that.
Okay, because I'm like, usually there's a linger, but...
So then I go up to one of the shamans. They're so helpful. Like, they're willing to help the whole time. Like, if you have any questions, stuff like that, they're there to, like, just assist you. And I was telling them, like, I could feel myself, like, battling her a little bit. Like, I don't want to feel her, but also I'm just trying to, like, trust. Like, I don't know how to go about it. And he's like, Javi, she's getting to know you first. Like, relax. This is your first night. You don't have to get your epiphany right now. This is just the first night. This is allowing you to get used to the medicine get used to you. Mm-hmm. And he's like, have fun. If you're feeling like, if you want to go look at the stars outside, go look at the stars. Like, go enjoy. And I was like, okay, I will. So I go out to the stars and I like kind of surrender. Like, by looking at the stars, I'm like surrendering to the current moment. And I haven't felt that in a long time. I'm like, oh my God, I can't remember the last time I seen stars like this in my life. And it was like, I could see the whole freaking galaxy. It was so beautiful. And I'm just enjoying it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm surrendering. This is what surrendering is. Funny. But
it was nice while it lasted, wasn't it?
But that's, so when I surrendered, she's like, oh, so my guard's a little down.
So you opened the door for me. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. And she starts pressing these emotions a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
She brings it, you know.
She likes to.
Yeah. She brings it to light. And I'm like, I'm not liking this. This is not good. No. But I'm recognizing like, okay, these are coming up. This is something I probably have to work through. Okay, Javi. So I go back to my bed and I'm like, okay, you're here to work. I have like a headband over my eyes so I could just to tap in.
Yeah.
And as soon as I start surrendering more, and they teach you how to like use the breath a lot to like go through anything. Like anytime an emotion arises, like a really intense, deep emotion, calm your breath, focus deeply on your breath. That will help you get through it. And it's similar to like the Wim Hof and the ice baths. Like what allows you to get through the freaking intense feel, like that shock, is the breath. So that's a big key on my 3 nights getting through everything. So I was like, okay, I could do this, Javi. You've been here before. You know what it is to be stressed. Let's go. I start breathing through it. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. It's still there. It's annoying, but I can manage it. And the whole night, I'm just deep breathing. Like, because it's always there. If I stop breathing, then I'm going to feel it intensely. I'm like, oh my God. Like,
that sounds exhausting though. Oh my gosh.
I know. I was like, I don't want to deal with this. Like, let me just keep breathing.
Oh, Javi.
I know. And even after, so the ceremony ended around like 2, 3 in the morning. And everybody's like talking a little bit and saying, okay, you're good to go like back to your hotel room and we'll come back in the morning. I was like, okay. And I'm still feeling this intense emotion. And I go back to my room and I have like super nice AC. It's such a comfortable bed. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'll try to go to sleep. No, that was not in her plans.
No visuals or anything like that. Just you feeling extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah. So it was just like fear. A lot of fear was arising for me. I think that was the main emotion.
She wasn't like saying anything to you. It was just you sitting there like, what the fuck?
Right. The first night was
so
just
yeah, okay.
her bringing up these emotions to my face.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, and I was just trying to avoid it the whole time. I was like, oh my God. No, I don't want to feel this. And I'm literally like struggling. I go to the bathroom. I'm on my knees. I'm like almost in prayer position. I'm like I don't want to feel
Wait,
this.
you didn't purge it all the first night?
No. Oh, I went to the bathroom.
But like you purge?
No, I didn't vomit the first night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
we'll go into that more.
I know. I have my thoughts on that.
So basically, I'm until 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm up for like almost 24 hours, and I'm like, please, like I need to fight this. And I'm like, okay, I surrender. Like I literally like say it in my mind and kind of out loud in the bathroom, and I'm like, all right, I surrender. Like I'm ready to face it. Let's go. And I'm looking at what I need to face, and I breathe through it. And then finally, like right before sunrise, she was like, okay, you did what you need to. Go watch sunrise. And I was
So
like,
you were awake all night?
I was awake all night, even
Okay.
after the ceremony. Like I was just having my own.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, you're good. Go watch sunrise. I was like, okay. I go watch sunrise, and then everything just hits me at once. I'm like, oh my God, she just showed me who I've become. I've become avoidance of myself, of my own feelings.
Ooh, damn.
That's why she was putting that the whole time, because I was like, kept saying, no, I don't want to feel this fear. I don't want to feel this stuff. And I was like, oh my God, I've become avoidance. And as soon as I realized that, tears just dripping all over my face. And I'm like, while sunrise is happening, I'm like crying, but like feeling all these emotions, happy, sad, everything.
What a beautiful moment, though, at the same time. It's just like, it sucks because you're like, holy shit, but it's like the slap in the face you didn't know you needed.
Right.
Like a reality check.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Oh my gosh. It's funny how like things are brought to light finally after you've been put through hell, I feel like. Okay. Continue though.
Yeah.
So the first night.
Yeah. So, and then it's funny because my grandma was coming into my mind that night a lot. And I realized in the morning, I called her literally right after sunrise because I've been avoiding talking to her. She's been in and out of the hospital for like the past couple of years. And now it's been really serious, and she has cancer, and she's been having surgeries like left and right.
Sorry to hear that.
And I was so avoidant of talking to her because I was avoidant of myself. Like I feel like it would, if I was to call her, I know all these emotions would rise. And so I just didn't call her. And then at that moment, I realized like, oh my God, Javi, this is what you've been doing. You've been avoiding, you're avoiding in yourself, and doing so made you avoid like everybody in your external world. And so like I avoided my family and everybody. And it all just came from me avoiding my own emotions.
That is, do you want to know what I find so fascinating about that? I feel like you can apply this to everyday life, and I hope people take this to heart too, is because like, so I met you before you did Aya, right? And like my first impressions of you was like this free, soulful guy who like, you did not seem scared of emotions to me. But like, just because somebody portrays one thing on the surface, you actually have no idea like what's in their closet, what they're going through on a daily basis, what they are avoiding, what they're not avoiding, what they're prolonging in their life. Like, you seemed like such an in-tune person when I first met you, but you're like, little did you know, or little did I know even, you know? So I think that's so fascinating how like you think that you know somebody, but deep down you really don't ever know what's going on in somebody's head or in their life. But continue. So Aya brought that to you saying you've been avoidant and you've realized it, and you're calling your grandma.
I'm calling my grandma. I just let everything out and say, I'm so sorry I haven't called you like in these past couple
While you were at the retreat.
Literally while I'm watching sunrise.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right after I cried. And she was at the hospital too at the time. And I said, I'm so sorry. Like, I love you so much. I'm sorry I didn't call you enough. And like, it doesn't have to do anything with you. Everything was for me. I couldn't face myself. That's why I was running away from my family. I was running away from myself.
Wow.
And like, I couldn't call you because it would bring those emotions and I wasn't ready to face it. I was avoiding it. I was avoiding everybody. And I just told her, thank you so much for providing such a safe space for me when I was younger. Like every time when we were going to, her name is Mami Carmen. That's what we call her. Mami Carmen's house. We know that we're going to get like treated with a nice food and just like a really homey, lovely experience. And I was just telling her this, and my grandfather. And they start crying. I'm crying. And then my grandfather at the end, he's like, Javi, I know you've been through a lot. Like you haven't had an easy upbringing. Yeah. And you were in the military. Like give yourself some grace. And I just want to let you know that I'm very proud of you. And I just weep. Started weeping. And yeah, that was.
So you're like, day one, I'm done.
Day one,
I'm done. Oh my gosh. Okay, day two now.
Day two.
What lessons did they teach you? How'd that go for you?
Day two was much smoother actually. And I went into it with more trust because I'm like, oh, okay, so this is how she works. Like she's not gonna force me to like actually deal with it, but she's gonna bring it to the surface where it's gonna be right there, like where
if you don't deal with it, it's gonna be painful.
Exactly.
Essentially, yeah.
Exactly. So I'm like, oh, so that's how she works. Like I felt safe. Like I felt safer this day. I was like, okay, so this is how she works. As long as I'm like being courageous and like actually standing up to whatever I need to face, she will like,
She'll help you. Yeah.
Yeah. And so second night was connecting back to my soul at all costs. And this night was a lot better. I did take 3 cups still, but I was like,
I can't get over that. Oh my God. These are shot glasses, right?
Glasses,
okay, yeah. But I'm like, go ahead.
And but here I'm more trusting. So I'm already starting to do the breathing. I'm like, okay, Javi, you can do this. Like, let's go. Let's get into this. And I'm breathing, allowing anything to come through. I'm like, okay, I'm going to face it head on. And this is where she kind of does like more healing for me, I'd say. Like I started feeling a presence, which was her.
Yeah.
And I like felt her kind of like in my like back and then down my stomach.
So they say too, when you first take the medicine, she like scans your body. So you feel like this warm, weird sensation like slithering through you. And you're like, what the fuck?
That's literally what happened. And she told me, she's like, I wasn't capable of doing this the first night because
you wouldn't let me.
You wouldn't let me because you were blocking. And I can't access like your heart or anything like that without going through these emotions.
Yeah.
Which is another big thing I took away from this whole thing. But we'll get it. And so she starts doing the work and I'm like, I could feel like my stomach. I didn't even know I had pain in some places and it felt like lighter. And I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, this is great.
Yeah.
And I'm going to the bathroom quite a bit and just feeling like a little more drunk, but not like
good drunk like in a way, drunk. Like high off life type of thing in a way.
Yeah. And I'm just in my bed there. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay in my bed this whole time and like really work through whatever I need to work through. And she just started showing me, she was like speaking to me without speaking to me, kind of like ideas were coming into my mind, like thoughts were coming into my mind. I'm like, are those mine? And then she wanted me to face all these thoughts and ideas. And I was like, oh. And she kind of showed me like how I've been limiting myself through fear a lot for most of my life, but a lot like during the military and after like is where a lot of it came from. And she showed me like,
I mean, you went through some scary shit, but yeah.
But I always thought like I could be the tough guy and like it didn't affect me. But
you don't have to be tough though. Yeah.
Being tough is facing your shit.
No, exactly. Yeah. We have such a misconception about like what tough is now. I'm like, ignoring things is kind of easy. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's the coward's way out. Right. Yeah. So continue. She's showing you.
So that night she does a lot of the work on me, like kind of like just stripping out things that don't no longer belong in like my body physically and I think like emotionally. And finally I had my first purge. And before that though, I'm like having like these really, again, intense feelings. I'm like, what is this feeling? Like I'm feeling like shame and like almost like anger at myself. Like, oh my God, I don't want to feel this about myself.
Yeah.
But then again, I was like, okay, this is on its way out. So you need to feel it. Like what's arising, it's on its way out.
Ooh, I love that concept. Feel it and you can release it. That is so true. Okay.
And so as soon as I'm like, okay, this is what we're doing. I surrender again. I'm like, okay, I'm surrendering. Surrender. And she's like, okay, go throw up. And I go run to my bucket and I like purge so loudly. Like I'm purging out my soul. Like it was so good. And at the end of
honestly, the purging is where you're like, it's such a release, is it not? Oh my gosh. Okay, go ahead.
That's literally when I felt my soul connect back to me. Like I like purged it all out. And then my body just the way it was standing was like more like
you've never been
command.
So happy to throw up, have you?
Yeah. I was like, oh my God, let's keep doing this. Do we need to go more?
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
So I just vomit. I'm like, and it feels like good. I'm like,
yeah.
I could feel again. Like I could feel like I didn't even know.
You let all that bad shit go, the stuff that's been holding you down. And now, yeah, I get it.
I didn't know to the point, like how much I have not been feeling these past couple of years.
Yeah.
Like I forgot even to like how, like I would jump in the beach water and yeah, it would feel good, but I wouldn't be able to feel like I'm supposed to. Like, and that came to like a bunch of things in my life, even those small things.
Yeah, we numb ourselves to like the pleasures in life. Like I told you, I would never want to stop experiencing magic. We just like let the magic die.
Yeah.
We just start expecting it instead of realizing that like it's all so fucking beautiful. Yeah.
And then the rest of the night, I'm like, they put some, like they have music playing the whole time.
Yeah.
And like, it's kind of working with the medicine. It's so beautiful. And they're like, oh, if you guys like want to dance, like if you're feeling good and stuff like that, you could dance like in the middle. And I was like, I was just dancing most of the night, feeling so good, like happy. I'm like, this, what a beautiful
That's what
night.
it feels like to be alive. Yeah.
Existing feels like. This is what being in the moment, not being in the past, not being in the future, like actually just fully existing in the present moment feels like.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so grateful. And I remember going to the bathroom. They have these questions that if you're having a trouble dealing with your emotions or whatever, like you don't know. Some people like have their guard up so high that they can't even face, you know how I was able to face it the first night?
Mm-hmm.
They're stuck on that like all the way up to the third night.
Yeah.
But they have these questions in the bathroom actually that like help you work through it. It's like,
that's so smart.
I know.
So smart.
How does this make you feel? Like, what do you, when was the last time you felt like this and everything? And then there's such simple questions, but when you're in it, like when you're going through it, I was like, oh my God, I feel gratitude. And then it said like, when was the first time you felt this? And I was like, when I was fucking born. Like, I'm just grateful to be alive. And,
Yeah.
Great night.
Remind me of the intention for the second night again.
Connect me back to my soul at all costs.
Damn. Okay, so the second night was very much about you realizing like the meaning behind like this grand scheme of things in a way. Like,
right. And like recognizing my power, like recognizing how I've been limiting myself, and then recognizing like I have the answers in me the whole time.
mm-hmm.
Like, Javi, you are, the power is you. The answer is you. Like it was never outside of you. And that's where I was getting messed up, because I kept looking externally, like, no, everything's inside of you. As long as you allow yourself to like access it.
Allowing. I think that's the thing, is most of us like throughout our lives stop believing that we know all the answers, because we're told we don't. We're told we don't know anything. We're told that like we need to do certain things and that all this stuff is normal, but it's like every single day is a blessing and you do know everything to a certain extent. Sometimes I do believe in education, but like when it comes to what's best for you. Yeah. Okay. So that was night 2. Right. And night 3, the intention was
heal my heart.
Okay, let's go in.
And actually, there's a 4th night, so I'm going to try to go through. The heal my heart was very direct, so
okay,
I'll go through this one. Basically, heal my heart, that's exactly what was going on. I could feel her kind of like working on here, and she's like trying to make me just connect back to it. And I could tell I built a lot of blocks. Like I could feel her kind of like
chipping away at the ice.
She's like, okay, let's go, Javi. And the one moment where I felt it the most is like, I didn't want to face this one. And I'm like, Javi, you can't be avoidant here because you already learned this lesson. Like, she's testing you again.
Yeah.
And this was about an ex that I hurt really badly. And
what'd you do? You don't have to answer that. I'm just being me. Continue though. It was about an ex.
It was an ex that I hurt really badly. And in doing so, like, I hurt myself. And I like disobeyed myself and disobeyed her.
Mm-hmm.
And I, even after we broke up and stuff like that, like, that was my first true love ever in my life. And I was holding on to what I thought the love was at the time, but actually I was holding on to the pain that that occurred after we broke up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So like what kept me closest to this idea of love was the pain, actually. And I didn't recognize I was holding on to the pain.
So did you correlate love with pain potentially?
I think at the time
like true love?
I think I was holding on to it because it was the closest thing to love that I knew.
Yeah. But holding on to a rope that's like slipping through your fingers, it's going to burn you.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize I thought I was holding on to the love, but no, I was holding on to the pain.
Damn.
And she showed me, she's like, Javi, this is what you're holding on to. You don't need to hold on anymore. Like, you could forgive yourself. So I had to like forgive myself, which was really hard.
Yeah.
And then eventually I did. And then I had to basically let her go. She's like, Javi, if you want to love again, like if you want to feel this pure love like you did with her again, you have to let her go. And I was like, I'm crying. I'm in tears. I'm like, no, I can't let you go. Like, I love you so much. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for hurting you.
Yeah.
Like, I never wanted to hurt you this bad. I don't think I could let you go. Like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I love you so much. And then I didn't even know that I was saying these words. Like, it was just like how I felt. And that was just coming out. But like, if I was in my mind, I wouldn't be saying that. But this was just straight like my heart speaking. I'm like, oh my goodness. And I recognized it. I'm like, okay, Javi, take a breath. She's telling you to let it go. You have to let it go. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I felt like one last like instance of our love kind of, which was beautiful. And it was so like, I just kept crying, and it was like she was there with me.
Yeah.
And, like, I like gave her a hug, and then I let her go. And then as soon as I let her go, I purged.
Okay. And then after what?
And then after that whole night, and then I realized like literally my
like
heart,
how'd you feel after? Yeah. There's always like that moment where you're like, oh shit. Now I get it. Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, now I'm capable of holding like
space for something else. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, Javi.
It's like when you make space for more things to come in, honey. Yeah.
I like my cup is no longer full. Like it's back to like, okay, I can take as much. Like,
but it's so weird because your cup's like empty, but it's still full at the same time. Right. Yeah. Why do you, so this is an ex. So obviously you kind of like weren't together anymore. Mm-hmm. Did you even know you were holding on to her? Did you know you were holding on to her?
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why was it so hard for you to?
I still had like this love lingering so hard.
Yeah.
But it wasn't love. It was the pain.
I was going to say, I believe that letting love linger for like a thing that you've had, because I respect all relationships, anything in my past for what it has brought. Like, and it's always going to be a part of you, but I'm like, why do you think it was so hard for you to like let go without Aya's help?
I think a lot of it came back to like me not being able to forgive myself. Like, I'm like, no, I'll hold on to this pain and like, cause I deserve it basically. Like I felt like I deserved it. Like this is, I know it was.
I feel like that's something plant medicine is really good for. I know I've said that it's one thing to know something. Like you can be so smart in your head. You can think that you had it all figured out and you let go and you're living your fullest, most brightest life. But it's just like, it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to actually energetically feel it and energetically like let that shit go.
Right.
Because you could still be carrying it and not even know you're carrying it. Okay. So that was the third intention.
That was the third intention. And I just wanted to say one more thing.
Of course. No, by all means, please. We've got like, I'm trying to think. We've got like 10 minutes. Yeah, we can go a little over for this one. I don't mind it being 45.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, like I was capable. I knew I'm like, Javi, you can hold space for people now. Like this is who you are. Like you are a person that can hold space for. Like you have so much space to offer. You just need to recognize that when you're holding on to it and like letting it go. So she's like, okay, Javi, this is you. You're a person that has so much love to offer, so much space to offer to people. Like you see the good in everybody. And you're capable of even healing people through this. But you have to learn to create boundaries for yourself and recognize when it's not serving you, basically. And then I started holding space for like all my family members, like my siblings, like against my father, because my father wasn't the easiest growing up. And I was like, first I held space for myself to feel like sadness in that, like between me and my dad. And then I was like holding space for my brother and my stepbrother and my sister, and like putting myself in their perspective. And I'm like, I could feel all their emotions. I'm like, but then she kind of like told me like, Javi, okay, you're feeling this, let it go. Like this is not for you to hold on to. This is for you to feel. So she kind of taught me like how to work through this. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to like, this is my power. This is something I always knew that I had, but I didn't know how to direct it. And she kind of showed me how to direct it. Yeah. And yeah, I was like, oh, thank you so much. It was a lot, but it was also like freeing. I'm like, oh my God, I have this space again and I know how to work with it now. Like it's intentional now. It's not just freely given.
Yeah. Like you have this power and you know how to use it and utilize it where it's beneficial for everybody and it's not tearing you down or it's not like you don't have space for others. And I feel like that can be so beneficial for like, for instance, you were called to be a breathwork facilitator and like called to that world for a reason. Like it's probably something that you're meant to do at some point in your life and hold space for people. Just like any empath, I feel like that's one of the biggest things that they struggle with is like that's one of their powers is they can feel other people's emotions. Like you have empathy for every single realm of life, the good and the bad, the people who have been hurt and have done evil, because you can see where they're coming from and feel like that energy and you can hold it for them. But you have to also learn to like, you can meet them where they're at, but like that's not also yours to hold, is to let it go. That's something you hear empaths struggle with so much is because they're constantly taking others in. Then they're carrying all, but they don't know when to just set it the fuck down.
Right.
It's great. You can take it from people, but like, it's not yours to carry either. Throw that shit away. So that's such a powerful thing to learn. I feel like is that you don't have to carry everything for fucking everybody. You can see it, empathize with it and love it for what it is and be like, okay, I'm done.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
It was a great, beautiful night.
Any other points about this retreat that you would love to like make? What was most influential? What other like epiphanies you had?
I think most of my epiphanies actually came from the fourth night. So the fourth night was, they offer intentions for the fourth night, but also you could just use your own intention. but my subconscious picked up one of their intentions and I didn't even know. I was just going tonight thinking like, whatever left that you need me to work through, like, I trust you, I surrender, like, that's what's gonna happen.
So the fourth night is kind of just for you.
For you, but they do offer, like, if you want to use more intentions, they have it. And one of the intentions that my subconscious picked up was forgive the unforgivable. And I didn't.
Ooh. Was that one that they had too?
They had,
but you didn't read it beforehand.
No, I didn't read it beforehand.
You came up with that on your own too.
No. They, after the third ceremony, they're like, okay, now for the fourth night, like, they kind of purposely, like, kept it until the end. And, like, they didn't let you know. They said, because it's not one that you have to use. It's just one that they offer.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the fourth night is more about, like, about you.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you want to ask.
It's such a deep one, though. Forgive the unforgivable.
But
how can you do that? It's unforgivable. Please, people.
Idea. I had no idea that that's what I had to do to, like, fully reach my, like, the state that I am in now. Like, where I'm fully trusting in myself, fully recognizing my power and how I affect myself and other people around me. And so basically, this is the longest night. This is like an all-nighter almost. And I'm very confident going into it. I'm like, Javi, you've already did this 3 nights. Like, let's go. And so I take my 3 cups and I'm ready. I'm ready to go. And I started thinking about my dad. And my dad's, like, really in my subconscious. And, like, she's showing me, like, the fear that I have against him because of a lot of the things that happened to me as a child with him. And again, like, I don't want to face it, but I have to. And I'm like, okay, Javi, you're gonna work through this. Like, just stay here. Don't go, because if you go outside, that's kind of like a free space where you don't have to do the work anymore.
Yeah.
But when you're inside, like, she's working her magic because, like, everybody's doing it together. Like, the energy is stronger for you to heal, basically.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I feel like also, instead of, like, we get so distracted by things in the outside world, and, like, once again, the whole point of a lot of plant medicine is go within. So why are you looking outside? Why are you opening your eyes? Stay inside of you. Yeah.
I did that once before, like, when I started feeling my dad and stuff, and I was like, Javi, no, like, take this power, like, get whatever power you need to face this and go back in. And that's exactly right. I look at the stars for, like, 2 minutes. I'm like, okay, we're ready.
Yeah.
And I just start breathing, and I feel like she's just showing me so much stuff that she kind of she brought back memories that I didn't even know that I had.
Yeah.
And, like, she showed me, like, when I had my dissociative split, like, to defend my ego created this to defend myself in a situation. So there was a really bad situation that happened to me growing up, and the only time I remember is when I stopped it. So, but she showed me, like, this is what you were feeling, and this is what went on.
It's kind of like it's too painful for you in the moment, so you do disassociate and you choose not to feel it. Yeah.
And that was the root cause of all my fear and all my limiting effects. Everything how I was limiting myself, and the missing link of realizing who I am today and connecting was that.
Okay.
And I didn't even know that's what it was. And she's like, this is it, Javi. This is what you need to do.
What was it? You don't have to share if you don't want to, but it's okay. We don't have to go into it. Yeah, but okay. So the missing link she showed you.
She showed me what the missing link was. And it's crazy because I already knew, but I just don't remember it. So she just really just showed me, like, oh, this is it. And then I was, like, mad and angry. And I'm like, how can you do this to a child, to, like, a 6-year-old son? Like, this is crazy. And then I started seeing, like, his dad, like, what his dad did to him, and, like, the cycle.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm like, I'm here to break the cycle. That's what it is. I had this on purpose. The reason, this is the hero's journey. Like, you're meant to go through all this, like, all the negative emotions, not feeling everything like that, to get to this point, to the point of, like, okay, Javi, you have a decision here. You can either be mad at him forever, or you could decide to forgive
or you
him.
Can set yourself free and everybody else.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just like, no. Oh my gosh, I can't. What did they say? Hate is a double-edged sword or something like that. Right. It's just like, it's hurting you. It's not hurting the other person. It's hurting you.
And I didn't even know how much anger, like, I was harboring, but most of it was, I just never felt safe. Never, ever. Like, even to recently, like, obviously I could sleep in the dark, but, like, I would always, like, have to, like, kind of ignore, like, avoid, like, looking over or something like that, because I didn't feel safe ever. And then I was like, oh my God. But I felt sorry for my dad. And then I was like, oh, and even without her telling me, I was like, I forgive you. And I just start again crying, and I'm like, and realize like where all his pain and all this, where it was coming from. And I'm like, oh my God. And that was like the ultimate freedom I needed for her to show me who the fuck I am. She was like, Javi, you are a multidimensional being. This is who you are. You are a beacon of light. You have a purpose in this world, and your purpose is to like spread your light to other people.
Yeah. And now you can, because you're not letting that shit hold you down and dim you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she's like, and then she was like telling me a lot of things. This night was so much information that I could probably do a whole podcast about it.
Oh, for sure.
Basically, she said, Javi, you are a very powerful being, and you're going to do really good for this world. You're going to heal a lot of people in this world. But before you do that, you have to do it at home. So you have to root. And she kept saying, like, I was breathing. She's like, root and then expand. And I was literally doing that. Like, I felt my expand, root and expand. And she's like, Javi, once you do that, your possibilities, like, you're going to do so good for the world. Just root and expand. Okay, Javi? And that's why.
Expand, baby. Expand.
So that's why I'm coming back home and like heading back to San Diego soon and being able to work with my family, because now I have like the knowledge and the capacity to basically heal them and heal myself.
Yeah.
And then my family in Boston, where my dad is, I'm going in November. And
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at you over here making your rounds after that intense experience. So to kind of, oh my God, I could go on for you guys. I could go on for hours about a lot of this stuff, but I digress. Maybe there will be a part 2 one day. But to kind of close everything out, was Rythmia everything you expected it to be?
Rythmia was more than what I expected it to be.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I had no idea what I was. I mean, I knew what I was going in for, but I had no idea to the extent of like how far I have like steered away from Javi, from Javier. And I was like, I'm so grateful that they just helped me in the process of connecting back to myself.
And then this is the last thing before we close, guys. I promise. What would be from this journey the one advice that you could give to the world?
That's a good question. It's funny, actually. On the way to Liberia, the airport that I flew out of, there was a woman there who heard about Rythmia, and she asked me the same question. And I told her, I'm like, I took some time and I said, I think the biggest takeaway that I took from Rythmia is that all the answers that we're searching in our external world doesn't exist there, it exists inside. And we have the power. We just have to allow ourselves to recognize it. And that we are not meant to be happy and joyful and so all the time. Obviously, that's an emotion that we treasure, and if that's what you want to feel most of the time, great. But you have to recognize that we're living the human experience, and human experience comes with sadness, anger, all that. And like, you can't have one without the other. Yeah. And when, instead of running away from these emotions that arise from you, like, they want to be felt, like have a relationship with your body and recognize that, okay, your body's taking on this emotion and wants you to feel it, and do so and be like, okay, you know what, body, I will work with you, and I can feel this, and let it go, because it doesn't want to stay. Yeah. So all these emotions that are rising for you, if you're feeling avoidance, if you're feeling like depressed and all this stuff, honestly, you're almost there. You're halfway there, because it's on its way out. It's up, it's arising because it's on its way out. So if you're feeling it, instead of going in it like with judgmental and be like, why am I feeling this? Be curious. Literally just be curious about it. Don't go into it like with a negative mindset. Go into it like, okay, why is my body telling me this? And going with trust. Like, your body's there for you 24/7. It's working 24/7 for you. So trust that. Allow yourself to trust that. And yeah, when fear arises, when all this arises, go in full force, because that's the way out. And I really felt that this week. And now every day, anytime I feel some emotions that are tough to deal with, I don't run away. I just go full forward and attack it.
Damn. I love that so much. I can't even tell you. I feel like that was a great way to go out, you guys. Javi, thank you so much for being here again with me. Truly, you are a light, and I enjoy every moment with you. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And oh my gosh, I can't actually, but thank you. And until next time, you guys, thank you so much for listening. I love you.
Oh, goodness.
We out. Oh my God, Javi. Oh, I miss
Damn, that came from the heart at the end.
Dude, I know. I was like, yeah.